Welcome to another episode of ZoeTV. That was pretty good.
Yes.
Maybe that'll be our new thing.
Yeah, oh, good.
I think
we need another new thing.
We need another gadget.
Yes.
We need a hook. But this is going to be a good show.
I agree.
I'm excited about every show, but when I can have 3 guests.
I know.
In one 30-minute bite, I think we got something special.
We do, and we have such good guests.
We do have good guests, and they all kind of complement each other. You notice? I don't know, stars aligned and you connect the dots, but we've got 3 guests that are all about community, helping provide to our residents, exciting
Giving
stuff.
back,
So
yes.
You want to talk about who they might be?
Well, who they might be is Karla Bowen, who works in housekeeping.
Yep.
I'm very excited to talk to her because we know her, we see her, but she's always in a hurry because
she's running.
She's on a deadline. And
I think she was excited just to sit down for a minute because I don't think she sits ever.
I don't think she ever sits either. So she'll be very excited to be here with us, I'm sure. And then we have Lish. She's back.
In action.
Super excited to talk to her about
Lish is one of these people that is, we're here to talk to her about dining services and all that's coming with Henry's and some exciting new initiatives that dropped actually yesterday. But we want to talk about the baby. And I want to talk about the pig and the baby.
Yes.
Because, anybody knows me knows I have pigs and they have pigs and we have that bond. And now they introduced a baby to this, a dynamic. I want to hear about it.
I want to hear about that,
If there's time, I might do that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's going to happen.
All right.
And then the last resident of inspiration, Diane Morrison.
Oh, she is the sweetest.
I got a soft spot in my heart for lots of our residents, but Diane from Beta 1 has been there with me and is all in on the Parkinson's program. She's our poster child for many of our programmatic pieces of ZoeLife. And,
she's consistent and true.
When Hal and Nancy nominated her, I thought, wow, that's special.
I saw your face
I was like,
light up.
Diane.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see who she gets because
It'll be good.
My guess is it's somebody in their court, but I don't know. I mean, I just think that they're so close-knit. They are. I don't think they want to abandon anybody in there. They might just. If she went to a court 6, I don't know what would happen over there.
Yes. They have the whole court on. They're all great.
So we got a great show. We got great guests. It's just attuned to you guys, and we look forward to you joining us going forward. Thanks. We are so excited today to be joined by Karla Bowen, who I'm sure all of you out there has had the luxury of talking to or experiencing her personality and all that she does for this campus. So Karla, thank you for being with us.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Pleasure to be here.
I'm excited to just spend some time with you. I only get to see you in passing real quick because you're always running to another apartment. It's like, Karla, hey!
Yeah, I see him in the parking lot and then off I go.
So it's fun to get you to sit for a second because I don't think you sit very often.
No,
I don't.
You're on a tight schedule.
I am.
Wow.
A busy schedule. I do 5 apartments a day and my residents are just amazing. I've been doing some of these residents for almost 4 years.
That's amazing.
So they became like a family to me, I mean, I love them. I love the stories and that they tell. I mean, and I know when I go in there if something's wrong, if they're not feeling good.
You're in tune with them.
I'm really in tune.
I can sense that at all times.
Sense it, and we've had proof of it.
Well, we have.
You really have.
I always use the example of you when I'm talking to other departments on how we should collaborate together for the betterment of our residents.
Right, work as a team.
We're a team, and how you would flag me down in the parking lot.
Yes.
You have got to talk to so-and-so. So-and-so is hurting, and they need your team to come around them, and we could pick up the phone. And I mean, I can't tell you how many times your little bits of info has sped things up on our end.
Well, it's got to be communication.
Right.
With everybody.
Right.
And on the same page. Because like I always say, these residents get sick. It can go from bad to worse real quick.
Very.
And like I said, they've been really kind of depressed with this COVID-19 and now that things are starting to open up, I see a difference in them. They're smiling more. And
that's right. They're getting some sense of normalcy back.
Yes.
So speaking of COVID, when COVID came in March and we all kind of got hit, what what did it do to your world? We always like to ask our guests that COVID obviously impacted your work life here, but
Right.
in terms of your personal life, your work life, how did you navigate those worlds?
Well, I took the precautions, but I was nervous too because I didn't want to be exposed and not know about it and pass it on to them.
Right.
So I took extra precautions, wore the mask,
Mm-hmm.
washed my hands and sanitized, I did all that. And then I would go into theirs, and I still do, wipe their doorknobs and the counters and everything that they touch. I sanitize that to keep them safe.
Right,
Right.
right.
So that's what we've been doing all this time. And I think we've been doing real good at it.
Oh, and I know when they see your smile,
Oh.
that sense of relief.
But they like goofiness too.
Oh,
they like you to be goofy.
love humor.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's the fun part, Because I put a wig on one day and was walking around in front of my resident, and he loved it, But they need that.
Yeah.
Normal,
Yes,
right? We all need
yes.
normalcy.
We all need to laugh.
And laugh. Laughter is
Laughter
good
goes a
medicine.
long way.
Yes. It makes
Yes.
you feel a lot better.
Yeah.
It does.
Absolutely.
And it's proven. They have documentation that
Oh,
laughing
it is.
makes you healthier. So
does.
we just have to laugh
And
all
here,
day.
you can laugh.
Yes, you can.
And they're really amazing residents.
Okay, so what brought you here? I'm not only here, but what brought you into this line
Well,
of work?
My husband and I, when my husband was alive, we had our own painting and cleaning business.
Oh.
So I live right next door, so when my husband passed away, I thought, I got to do something, Glen Cross right across the street, this is convenient, and I love working with the elderly. It works out perfect, and I'm right across the street. So,
So your commute's really short.
yes, yes,
Love
yes,
it.
yes. So, it's just been a wonderful job, amazing.
So for our residents that don't know, how long have you worked at Glencroft?
It'll be 4 years in January.
4 years in January.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And prior to that, you ran your business, so you went right from one to the
Well,
other?
no, I took care of my husband. I did dialysis on him for 5 years at home.
Okay.
Oh,
And
bless
then-
your heart.
Yeah, and then he passed away, and then I was really going through a tough time.
Sure.
So I thought, I need to get up and get working. And it was the best thing. It saved my life, really. It was the best thing for me. And, they really appreciate. They appreciate everything you do for them.
I know.
They're very, very kind.
We have said that.
We have.
So, at the end of the day, the reason I know you're in that category that almost all of us are here is because of what we give to the residents, but what we get back.
Right, right.
I know my life is really
but, we're going to
gotten
be there
richer.
one day.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I feel that they deserve to be treated with respect.
Right,
And that's what I try to do every day
right.
with them.
Well, I can't tell you how many of the new residents, they'll ask me, like, well, where do you live on campus? I'm like, well, in my office right now, but,
Yeah, they ask
You know?
me, do you live here? No, not yet.
not yet, but maybe one day.
So Karla, for a new resident coming in, or maybe somebody that doesn't have that service provided to them, how do they get in touch? Does it go through resident services, or what's the way?
They can call Johnny,
Okay.
and he will set up a housekeeping schedule for them and a housekeeper.
Very good.
And then they
Okay.
go there every 2 weeks, once every 2 weeks.
So do you stay with the residents you're assigned ongoing, so they
Yes.
they
They
start
get to
learning
know
who
you.
you are,
Yes.
and you
Oh,
know
yes.
their.
So it's not rotating.
Oh, no,
That's
no,
good.
no.
Because
like
everybody's
I
got
said-
their quirks and want their
Right.
things certain
Well,
way.
like I said, I've been here, and I've got most of mine have been here for I've been cleaning for 4 years, so they know me. I know them, and so I think that works and helps them because you develop a bond. It's
You
like
do.
going to get your hair cut
Yeah.
at the same
Right.
You get a
barber.
connection.
There's a
They know
connection.
you.
Yes.
Right. Well,
So-
okay, so I'm doing the math. So if you do 5 a day and you work 5 days a week, so you do 25 different
Apartments.
Wow,
Yes.
are they all in the same place, or they
Oh,
have
no.
you all over
All over.
campus?
We go all over campus.
Wow.
And how long are you in the apartment? You get 1 hour
1 hour.
to do all of it?
Yes. 1 hour.
Wow. And they probably count on you to be there when you
Oh,
say,
they
"Oh,
do.
I'll be there at 10."
Oh, they do.
Wow.
They do. They really do. And it works though, because they get used to you. Like we talk. They get used to you, and they're like family.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they'll talk to me about their problems or how they're feeling that day. And
It's interesting because we will be booking appointments for the residents down in the Performance Center, and they'll say, well, I can't do the so-and-so day because Karla's coming or so-and-so's
Yes.
coming. I said, well, isn't that good? You want to be out? No, I want to spend time with them. Like, I
Yes.
want to be
Yes.
there. It's
Yes.
like that. Like, I got to get out of the house. Someone's coming to clean.
Oh, yes.
That's
I
my
wanna
buddy.
see my
Like, I want
friend.
to be
Yes.
in
And
there.
that's how it really is.
Yeah.
It really is. And we are buddies. I mean, they'll even say, love you, and blow me kisses before I leave. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Well,
that's
thank
special.
you for that. Thank you for what
Karla,
you do.
absolutely.
'Cause
hey, it's
you
my
make
pleasure.
a difference.
It's my pleasure.
Well-
And that's what I'm here for, to try to make a difference.
You're doing it.
And
You
be
are.
kind every day and try to make this world a better place by being kind.
Good
So,
job.
Fortune, Zoe Fortune Cookie Thought of the Week.
I agree.
Yes.
Karla, you just did it.
Yes.
You just nailed it.
Are we done?
Maybe. Yes.
Welcome back. We have a treat for you. This woman to our left, it's sort of like Madonna and Cher, just
Oh,
one name.
Wow.
Lish. You all know Lish, and we all love you, and we're so thankful you're back.
I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to see the
Feels
residents
normal,
every-
right? To
It
see
does.
this one walking around and be like, oh.
No, I know everything came back. It's all come back to me. I'm super excited to be back, though.
We missed you, and we're thankful you're back. And I know we're here to talk about you guys just starting the Sunday brunch and things in the kitchen. But that's not what we really want to know about. We want to know why you were gone and tell us all about that fabulous reason.
I had a baby,
A beautiful baby.
beautiful little girl named Isela Penelope.
Love the name, and she is beautiful.
Oh, she's my pride and joy right now. She's a very happy, happy, happy baby.
And she's how old now?
She's 3 months.
Oh my gosh, it goes fast.
Yes, it does. It really goes very fast. But she is, like I said, just amazing. And I'm done, one and done. I'm
One and
good.
done.
Well, look at her. She doesn't
Yeah.
look like
No,
she had a
looks like
baby.
you're getting sleep.
And you look rested, so she sleeps.
Yeah.
She sleeps through the night. She's been sleeping through the night since 3 weeks old.
Wow.
So she made it really easy for me.
Yes. Thank you for that, huh?
Yeah, big time.
Okay, I know we want to talk about
We do. We got
other
you back
stuff,
and you
but-
jumped right into the fire.
Yep. We kicked off Sunday brunch yesterday. It was fabulous. We had an all-exclusive Sunday brunch menu in addition to the breakfast menu,
Okay.
lunch and dinner. And so, yeah, from 7 to 10 or 7 to 3 p.m., I'm sorry, they can come in and have brunch. It's great. Everyone was kind of missing that. And so now we brought it back and everyone's been really, really happy. And
So what's on the brunch menu?
we got cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake French toast. We have cinnamon roll pancakes. We've got their Sunday favorites of the chicken scratch. We've got the Sunday sunrise. We've got biscuits and gravy with eggs. We have the verde chicken quesadilla. A lot of those things come with sides, so it's full family platters when you serve it on Sunday brunch. That way, everything's $8, and you include a juice, tea, coffee, or milk, or any kind of drink you
That's
want.
a lot of value.
That is a bargain.
So you're getting a full meal with sides and everything is included. And some of the sides are substitutable, so it's fine. Customizations, that's what Henry's all about.
Good.
So yeah, it was great. It was
Awesome. Of course, I was MOD before that happened a few weeks ago. But okay, I know this is a very personal question, but I'm using the time to ask my question. When are you bringing back the cocoa French toast? That was the best thing ever.
It's possible that it could show back up again, yes. The new breakfast menu for Henry's and the new full-blown lunch and dinner menu for Henry's will be rolling out November 3rd.
Okay, I'll be looking for that.
Okay. I didn't have that one. I missed the green
Oh,
deity.
It's the
I missed the
best
green
thing
deity
ever.
too.
Yes.
I've actually created another one too, kind of a sister to the deity. So it'll be, I think the Green Goddess is what it's going to be
Okay.
called. So
Okay,
it'll have
all right.
a new vibe.
Kind of similar.
Very, very similar,
Okay.
just a couple twists. But yeah, a lot of Zoe. I got a lot of new Zoe coming down the pipe
Well,
with
and
this
I
new
think
menu.
Nice.
obviously being ZoeLife and ZoeTV, I think that the Zoe element people are so excited about reinvigorating some of those options
Yes.
on there and what that looks like going, and changing them up. And I think you guys do a great job with that.
Thank you. And I've had great response. I've even had a lot of them ask me now already, well, can we get more Zoe? Can we get more Zoe? Or when is the new Zoe going to come out?
Yeah.
So that's good to hear that is coming out all the time.
That's
so
right.
we've got everybody excited, and I want to continue to cheerlead that.
Yeah,
So.
well,
Nice.
That's fantastic. So what is this? I know Copper Club and all of the Henry's remodeling, there's so much fresh stuff coming out.
Yes,
Is
Copper Club.
Yeah, I mean, explain kind of what your thoughts of when you came back from on your leave to walking in. Copper Club's kind of been opened up a little bit, and you see some bodies in there.
Yes, now we've fully opened up to full meal plan. So now anybody can walk in. There is no more club, so there's no restrictions. You can come in anytime from 11 to 6. And the cool thing is there's a full exclusive menu in there that you can order off of from 11 to 4. And then there's appetizer menu from 4 to 6.
Oh,
so you can go in
nice.
and just chat. So if you want to have a full menu in Henry's or a meal in Henry's and go in and have a couple appetizers. And once we get the alcohol and everything in there too, it's going to just make everything a little more exciting. So we'll have
and I think
everything to offer.
that was the
So that
purpose of
hasn't-
Copper Club from the beginning.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
was to have that unique experience, but I think now opening it up and letting
it just
everyone
brings
explore.
that socialization.
Yeah,
It brings
I
all
think
them
it's
back in
fantastic.
together. It's really nice, and they're looking forward to that too. We've had a really good response with that as well. So now it's just taking that extra mile.
And the food's good in there. That
Mm-hmm.
Copper Club menu, exclusive menu, you guys all came around to all the offices and gave us all little bites and
Little
it
samples.
was
Yes.
good. I was like, man, that's a pretty good patty melt or whatever pastrami.
Yeah,
on that.
no, and it'll always be changing too, just like everything else, so that it keeps it fresh and new. Keep
Nice.
everybody excited and on their toes.
That's it.
And what about the piano? Is someone going to be playing that piano?
I'm
or
not
is
for sure. I know I did exclusively have one resident that would come in and practice on it now and then, but anyone's more than welcome to come in and do that. Give us some, atmosphere in there. It's totally open for that. So
Well, I know my piano teacher is going to play on Mondays, but I think she's playing in Henry's. But
Oh, yes,
boy,
in Henry's.
wouldn't that be fabulous if she
Yeah,
played on
no,
that
that's-
We got
grand
some
piano?
good pianists in this
So
environment.
beautiful.
yes,
Yes.
we do. So I encourage you
If you're out
all.
there and you want to play,
Come
let
on
us know,
in.
right?
Come on in.
Call Lish.
I'm all ears. I'm terrible at playing piano, so you guys can just go at it. I'll take care of the food.
Yes.
So I got to ask, because I've been kicking this around in my head, with the new baby, has she seen the pig yet?
Yes.
How did
she
they
has
get
seen
along?
the pig. The pig has seen her immediately after she was born. Gabe made sure she smelled the baby blanket to, introduce. So the pig knew exactly. I think the pig knew when I was pregnant. I think she knew before the dogs did. So she's very, very smart.
Well, pigs are very smart animals.
Yeah,
They are
she's
very
very
intuitive.
smart.
And she just stares at her. She walks by her now and then and just kind of looks. And as long as you're feeding me, I don't care what you bring in the house, she says.
I still want to have
That's
a big
awesome.
play date with you guys.
Yeah, Nori's, she would be down, I think. She really would.
Butters is sad. We got rid of two of her
I heard
siblings,
about
so
that.
we got a puppy
Yeah.
now, and it was.
Little
But he's
hard.
kind of on his own back there in his little environment, so I think a play date would serve him well. Although we got to get ours. Ours has these tusks that have gone crazy on us. We've got to get them down.
Oh yeah, Nori doesn't have those.
Yeah.
Nori does not have those. We got her spayed early enough that it stopped the growth.
Yeah,
So,
great
yeah.
animals. Though.
Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah.
no, totally smart. Totally smart. She rules the house for sure.
That's so funny.
Yes.
Well, Lish, thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
I
It's
appreciate
so
it.
good to have you back on
Oh.
Thank you
campus.
so much.
I just love seeing that smile walk by.
I
Our
know.
residents are thrilled as well, and I think they're all been asking at least us. I wanna
Yes.
hear about the baby. I
Yeah,
know
they
Gabe
have
gets
all
it too.
pictures. I have pictures. Yes, I do.
That's why we had to start with that, because we're glad you're back, but we want to know what's going on at home. So,
Yep, yep.
so fun.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
Thank
you.
you so much, guys.
We are so excited to be with the resident of inspiration from
Yes.
last week that was nominated, and she is here today, Diane Morrison. Diane, I got no words. Of all the people that Hal and Nancy could have picked, and they chose Diane Morrison, one of my all-time favorites. What was your thoughts?
I was very surprised, I have to tell you. Since I've moved in here, Hal and Nancy have been my neighbors, and I just thought, golly, of all the people that they could have nominated, how the heck did they choose me, Anyway, my brother, I live with my brother, and I'm really glad to be here. And Glencroft has been very good for us. You know.
And we're glad you're here too.
Absolutely.
We came here because it was a faith-based facility. My friend who attended church with me helped me find Glencroft. And we came one day for the interview, and then the next day we came and signed the lease.
Wow.
How long ago was that?
A little over 3 years ago.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was just amazing because we had gone to one other place and it was not faith-based. And I thought, gee whiz, what kind of a senior community can I go to? And my friend said, hey, Shirley said, why don't you check out Glencroft, you know? And I came back and I told my brother about it and my son, and they said, wow, that's the place for you and Rudy. And I said, yep, that's definitely the place. And it has been. I really have enjoyed it. I feel much more comfortable, feel very safe. And they have a lot of variety of things here. It's not just the food, but it's the activities like, there's some Parkinson's group that Steve helps with. So that's been a good thing too.
Yeah,
Tell us about that. I mean, we know about it, but tell everybody who might not know about it.
Well, every day there's a different activity for you. And what's been interesting was the pool therapy. That's been very easy to handle. That's we are very active in that. And then there's speech therapy, so we learn how to speak a little bit louder so that people can actually hear us across the room or across the table.
Right.
We have virtual reality. That was really unusual. 'Cause you're boxing, and then one time we're dodging strange objects that are coming at you. You know. And then otherwise, it's physical fitness, and that's been a good thing.
Yes.
Because you need to keep your body active.
Yes.
So you can live a little bit longer and avoid going to the doctor.
Right. And it's good to be in a group of like-minded.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Oh, yes, definitely. I like that. And unfortunately, I recently damaged my eye, and I had to go to the doctor yesterday. And that's why I wasn't in the pool therapy, because the doctor said, keep your eye dry for the next 5 days. So,
But that's part of being in the group that's ongoing in this thing is that, life happens, things get in the way, doctor's appointments happen. And we all know that. And it's the idea of, it's okay, we're going to get back at it next week in the pool. And, and it's this ongoing instead of, we only had 1 week to get that pool in. Yeah. It's this is your lifestyle. You are immersed with this team around you to help you every day of the week.
And that's been a good thing. One of my neighbors, Frank, is also in our Parkinson's group, and that's been a good thing too. So to have, the two of us try to make sure we make a visit.
Right. You keep each other in check.
You've been around ZoeLife from the beginning and has been a very integral part of how we've developed things, because you are so faith-minded and have really, what I've enjoyed about our relationship is you'll come down and say, explain Zoe one more time to me. I want to understand what this is. And you're very vocal in that. And I appreciate it because it keeps our eye on the prize of everything we're doing.
Yes.
To get that kind of dialogue going back and forth. But it's time, Diane, the moment of truth. We want to know, now that you've been nominated, who is going to be your nomination for Resident of Inspiration?
I would like to nominate my neighbor, Sandy Chelik.
Okay.
Sandy,
all right. Sandy, you're out there. Be ready for a call. You're coming on next week. So tell us why.
Okay. Sandy always is, I can go and see her anytime. All right. We talk about what's happening on campus, and that's always good,
Right.
Sometimes I will ride over with them for lunch, and that's been, we'll share lunch. And they have different allergies than I do, food allergies, and so they have to eat very careful. Sandy happens to be one of those folks that's gluten-free.
Okay.
She's one of 3 residents in our court that's gluten-free, so we have to be aware of that whenever we plan a get-together. And but she's very understanding, and I appreciate that. She likes to hear different opinions, and she's not critical if you disagree,
Wow, that's a rare and
yes.
absolute wonderful
Especially
quality.
in this day and age.
Absolutely, in this day and age, it's hard to find that. So
we won't talk about any politicians that are having trouble with that. Yes,
no,
right now.
we will not.
But it's very it makes me feel so comfortable when I talk with them.
Yeah.
You know, and then if I go home and it's in the evening, George always makes sure that I get home safely. And I live at the other end of the complex than he does, so, you know, in the court. So he'll watch me walk home to make sure that nobody bothers me.
That's so great.
You have such a special court.
You do.
We have a great court.
You guys are lucky.
When I went the other day,
Oh, yes.
when you were honoring Nancy,
Nancy, right.
it was so good to see the turnout.
yes.
Everybody was out there. And there was cake and then dessert for the gluten-free. So
Oh, yeah.
it's just good that you take care of each other.
We really try really hard to be there for each other when things come up, and that makes me feel very comfortable too.
It makes you feel like you have a family.
Yeah.
Really.
Exactly.
You might move in by yourself. I mean, you have your brother, but some people move in here by themselves, and that's exactly what they need.
That's right. And
somebody looking
Hal
out.
had said last week how they're almost full in that court, but there's one or two spots that they already have set move-ins coming, and
We do.
I'm
You're gonna move
I'm
in.
envious of that couple that are moving into that environment.
They
because
are
they
the lucky
coming in
ones,
with
yes.
the welcome train.
Because we look out for each other, you know, and we help each other as the need arises, you know, and that's a good thing, you know.
Well, and Hal explained the same thing, but you all are the ones that know first when someone is hurting or needs something. And, this is too big of a campus not to rely on
That's right.
friends. So
Well, and that's a good thing.
it is a great thing. And
Well, that's been the theme of this episode, with having Karla come on and talk from a housekeeping perspective of
Right.
seeing and being in real time in the fire with our residents and knowing if somebody's hurting, and then the community that you have in your network that all look out for each other.
all that you have done.
Yeah.
I mean, people say that about you, Diane. You
all
are
the
their
time.
safety net. So thank you for what you've done in 3 years.
We're a team,
Yes,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
a great
and
analogy.
we take care
You are
of
a
each other,
team.
and that's a good thing.
it's a great thing.
Well, Diane, thank you for being on. I know when you get put as resident of inspiration, you're kind of on the spot.
But
There's
you
no point.
did great.
We have to have you on. You were nominated and you came on. You were amazing, and I can't wait to see your resident next week come
I
and
think
keep
she's
this
gonna
train moving
surprise.
forward.
All right.
Diane, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
What a show!
It
Kay.
was. I know it was it was better actually
It was
than
better-
I thought it would be.
So you thought it was?
No, you said that last time, but I'm just saying it always.
It's always better than you hope
is.
it would be.
No, not hope or even expect. It's just
It's just good.
better than great.
Well, I like that. Better than great.
Better than
but
great.
we are interviewing great people.
We are.
So if we don't
did.
drop the ball, then the episode is great.
Well,
because
there
we're
you
bringing
go.
great people on.
Well, yes, exactly.
Let's
So
talk
they
about
cover
it.
up for us.
Lish, let's start there.
Oh, yay.
Exciting to see that smile back running around this campus.
I know. We missed her.
I can tell you,
Really
you can just,
glad she's back.
You can sense how excited she is to be back, to be able to do everything that she wants to execute on Sundays, just all the new initiatives that are coming back and new ones thought about. I just love hearing her passion for food
Yeah,
and our
it feels
people.
like new life, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it does. And we were talking about new life. You know,
Connecting the dots.
exactly. So,
Gotta enjoy anyone that can talk about a newborn and a pig dynamic. I just
I
think
know.
that conversation is always fun to have.
Yeah.
So Lish was great. Let's talk about Miss Karla.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Karla
so inspiring.
Is
I tell you.
inspiring, and that's what every employee, almost should, in their HR training, needs to hear from someone like Karla as to the way she embodies what her job could be and what it is.
Right, exactly. And
You're a
it's-
housekeeper. Oh, okay. No, I'm a housekeeper for the most amazing people on the planet.
Right.
Let me tell you about them.
Right.
Like,
She is a people person. And I loved that she talked about the fact the reason she is here is not just to clean their house well, but she has friendships and relationships.
Yep, she has these
She's
bonds
in
over
tune-
4 years.
Yeah, and I know she said, she has 1 hour, but I picture her walking through the house dusting with somebody right
yeah,
here,
just in her hip pocket
talking because she's interesting and phenomenal and
Well,
sweet.
We talked about it to her. I mean, I can't tell you how many times she flagged me down just running at my car saying, you have to talk to so-and-so, they
Right.
need help. You got to get him on a plan. You got to get him, I know they're going to fall soon. You got to help
Right.
them.
She doesn't drop the ball.
No,
she
is awesome.
She's the eyes and ears that we need. So
And then
then
Diane.
our sweet Diane Morrison.
what can you say? Diane Morrison is the cream of the crop on this campus and
Yes,
does so much
she
for others.
is. She's just wonderful.
Everything with that interview is what I thought it was going to be.
I agree.
I think that her nomination is going to be very fun to talk to about their relationship to Diane, because Diane's so fun, and I think the dynamic of hearing from somebody else about Diane, I always
Yes,
like
that'll be so
But
fun.
it'll be fun to see if that ventures out of court 8 or what,
They just might stay there for the rest of
they might
the
just
year.
hang tight right
It's
there.
A lot of close-knit people
This train
there.
might come to a stop and just be a court 8. I
Just
don't know.
8, yep.
I think it'll move on at some point. But it's been an amazing show.
It was
3
so
guests.
fun.
It went fast. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.